I am Isabel Barker, football reporter at The Sun, and I am delighted to be sat with Rico Henry for an exclusive interview at Brentford's training ground today. So firstly, Rico, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks.
You must be feeling buzzing after signing a contract extension. Talk me through that.
Yeah, I'm buzzing. Sort of been in talks with them past few weeks to get it sorted, but finally it's over the line now and can concentrate on football.
Yeah, obviously a lot of people know your name now, obviously having flourished in the Premier League. If it's all right, I'd like to start from the beginning. You grew up in the beautiful chaos of Birmingham. So what was your upbringing like?
Sort of played for obviously Warsaw. Been there for like 9-10 years. Obviously used to live in Birmingham at the time, so I had to travel like 20 minutes to training and stuff. So it's pretty long. Like growing up, obviously Warsaw it's not close to Birmingham where I live, so I had to travel all the time, and yeah, it was difficult, but obviously good time. Had a great time at Brentford. Obviously my first club. Then Dean Smith took me to Brentford, so sort of always played underneath him since for a few years. Then he brought me to Brentford, and here I am now.
Yeah, and I heard somewhere, I don't know if this is true, that you were a Villa fan and then you did a trial but you didn't get in there, and then you stopped supporting them. Is that right?
Yeah. Me and my dad supported Villa. I had a trial one time, didn't get in. Said I was too small or something. Then we just stopped supporting them. We didn't go to the games and that. But yeah, we moved on from there.
I feel like with Birmingham, there's so many huge sporting figures to come out of Birmingham. Like even at the minute, like Leon Edwards and like Galal Yafai and people like that. Does it feel like there's that real kind of culture of it, kind of breeds like actual sporting winners and football winners and things like that?
Yeah, I think even when I went to school, it's always competitive. I went to a sports school. There's a lot of people around me who were competitive, wanted to make it professional. I think a couple of them did. There's not many, but obviously the competitiveness is always good growing up. And it brings out winners in people. So growing up, that's what it was like.
How much of your family kind of supported you? Because I guess you obviously had difficulties with injuries and things like that, and I know they kind of came to support you in London from Birmingham. So yeah, how much have they helped you out throughout your career?
They've been there since day one. They're always there for me. They come to every game. I don't think they missed a game this season. So they're always there for me. When I'm injured, my mum comes down and helps sometimes. She cooks for me as well. So yeah, credit to her and my family. Always there for me. The physio has been great. And just Brentford as a whole been great to me. So I'm happy to be here. I'm grateful to be here.
There's nothing like your mum's cooking, but what is the best dish that she cooks for you? What's your favourite?
Caribbean dish, yam and dumpling. I have that quite often when she comes down, so yeah, it's good.
That sounds delicious. And they must have been delighted when you were younger and you got recognised by England, and you obviously made a few appearances at youth level. What was that like to have that first taste of being in an England shirt?
Yeah, I was buzzing to get called up. Obviously played on the 19s, went 20s World Cup. Unfortunately, I had to come out due to injury, but it's just good being there, representing your country. It's everybody's dream, and we want to do it at a bigger stage as well with the seniors.
Obviously, that kind of brings us on to now, and not just your own boss, Thomas Frank, and Brentford fans, but just England fans are saying that you need to be involved in that conversation of a call-up. Is that the big dream for you now? You're a Premier League footballer. Is that the next step?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's the next step. Obviously, I just want to concentrate with Brentford at the moment. Obviously, we're still down the bottom, still got points to fight for. So still concentrating with Brentford, like I said, and hopefully in the future it may come.
Is it sort of trust in the process and everything will fall into place, or did you feel like you were slightly hard done by not to have received the call up in the latest squad? Or
no, I think the guys that got called up deserve it. Tariq Mitchell's been great. Carl Walker-Peters, he's been great. I know they're coming due to injury, but they're still been good, and they deserve it. So, but like I said, hopefully in the future, still got to work hard at Brentford, and long may it continue.
Are there particular players that have played for England that you've maybe looked up to? I know you liked Ashley Cole growing up, but is he one of those kind of heroes that you've looked up to?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Ashley Cole is my idol growing up. So, yeah, him definitely. I mean, the game's changed a bit now. It's more like stats based, and I think what Trent's doing now in the Premier League and with England, I look up to him. So, yeah, he's a good person to look up to. You know, his numbers are crazy and he's consistent with it. So, yeah, there's a few of them as well. So
yeah, and I guess with some of the players you mentioned, then they've had to have a lot of resilience, but you've had to have a lot of resilience in terms of the injuries that you've had, you know, when you signed for Brentford. You know, I guess it even makes you question your own career at times, but is that something you had to think about, you know, if football was the path you were going to be on forever?
Yeah. Especially when I done my knee. I was out for 12 months, so yeah, I was always questioning myself, starting to like not believe in myself and would I ever get back to the level I was playing at. But yeah, like I said, I trust in the physios, yeah, and Brentford as a whole, and they got me back to where I am now. So yeah, I'm grateful for that, and yeah, it's been a good time here.
And in terms of, I guess, trusting the process with Brentford as well, because you know, they made history making it into the Premier League, but it's not always been considered the most glamorous club in London or anything like that. But so what's that journey been like with them? So I guess where you started out in 2016 to now being in the Premier League with them and that meteoric rise.
Yeah, it's been a long journey, full of ups and downs. Obviously, my injuries, like you said, when we lost in the playoffs, it was a big blow. Yeah, but it was good to turn it around the season after, and obviously finally making it here. But it's been a long journey. We stuck to it. I sort of knew we was going to make big things happen with the togetherness in this team and the belief. And yeah, we've done that now, and we're in the Premier League and we're playing week in, week out. So yeah, it's good.
You are obviously one of the most longest serving members. You've seen a lot of faces walk through the door, you know, a completely different team virtually. Who is it you get along with the most in the dressing room? Who's the biggest joker in the dressing room that you get along with?
There's a few, you know, like you seen just now, Vitali, Brian, Ivan. I mean, everyone gets along here. It's a real family club. Yeah, but I say I'm close to them sort of boys. Like we play Call of Duty after the training and FIFA sometimes. So yeah, all the time I'm with them, and yeah.
Who's the best at Call of Duty?
Brian will say him because he plays on PC, but yeah, I'll say myself, you know. Yeah, I'm good.
And in terms of, I guess, like Christian Eriksen coming in as well, you said it's a real family club, everyone gets along. Thomas Frank was saying he sort of slotted in really nicely, and gets along with everyone when you're having food at lunch or in the canteen. Have you really noticed that as well? He kind of gets on with all the different groups.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, first day he come in, he was like telling jokes and that on the training ground. I was like, whoa. Yeah, but he slotted in real good. Yeah, it's been good. Obviously, he's coming to the team and he's done well. His quality, and his experience, and he's helping the lads. So it's been a good signing for us, and yeah, long may it continue.
Yeah, and obviously you did sign, and then you guys, with the help of all of you and Ivan Toney's goals, you got back-to-back wins for the first time. Has it been a real lift? Obviously, you know, the results didn't go your way last time, but yeah. Has his arrival, and I guess alongside with the group, it's been a real lift, I guess.
Yeah, it has. Yeah, for sure. Like you said, his assist to Ivan for his goal, and yeah, it's just quality overall. He's brought it to the team, and he's making everyone else play good. So yeah, it's good to have him in the team, and yeah, hopefully we continue.
Yeah, and for you in particular, just kind of going on to the contract extension again, considering what you have been through with the club and the journey you've been on and the injuries, how special was it to get that over the line? And I guess your family must have been so pleased as well.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, just getting it over the line. You know, no one wants to be injured. Obviously, you've got to work hard in the gym and got to run a lot. So yeah, it's tough coming back from injury, especially with ACL and my shoulder and stuff and my hamstring. So yeah, just good to be on the pitch now, playing with the lads. Just got to stay consistent, and yeah, just work hard for the team, and who knows where we could be next season.
And aside from football, I noticed you're a little bit of an F1 fan. Did you get into it from Drive to Survive on Netflix, or were you a fan before that?
I was a fan before that, you know. A lot of the lads spoke about it though. I still need to watch it, but...
Have you not watched it?
Nah.
It's so good.
Yeah, I know, I heard it's good, but I need to watch it. I've sort of come off it though since last season, where Lewis Hamilton, I think he got robbed. But yeah, I'll get into it soon again.
Yeah, have you ever been to any of the Grand Prix? Have you ever got an invite to Silverstone or anything yet?
Not yet, you know. I want to go. My main one's Abu Dhabi.
When's are you going to Abu Dhabi?
I'm not sure when it is, but I'd like to go, yeah. It'd be nice.
Yeah. You get all suited and booted. It's like the most bougie thing ever.
Yeah.
But so is Lewis Hamilton your favourite one?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Lewis Hamilton, then Max Verstappen probably. But yeah, Lewis Hamilton, my favourite.
You haven't met him then yet?
No.
Maybe one day.
Maybe one day.
And
No,
I guess
sure.
that, like, back to football as well. Obviously, you said you loved Ashley Cole. Have you had a chance to meet any of your idols?
Not yet, no. I'd like to, you know. It'd be good to speak to him and talk to him about like his position and like stuff like that. But no, I haven't met anyone yet. But it'd be good.
Who's the hardest player you've come up against in the Premier League?
The main one, Adama Traore. Obviously his pace and power is just ridiculous. But yeah, also Mohamed Salah. Yeah, them two are just quick. You know, they're always thinking. You have to stay switched on. Always running in behind and stuff. So yeah, both of them too difficult.
Who's the hardest at Brentford that you've come up against?
I say Brian and Bremo, you know, because his pace, he's tricky on the ball. You never know where he's going to go down the line or inside. So yeah, I'll say Brian.
You're very cool, calm and collected, but it seems like Thomas Frank kind of radiates positivity and calmness throughout his players because he is so great with the media as well. Does he have that effect on you guys as players?
Yeah, he does. You know, before the games, he always wants us to stay cool. He wants us to be aggressive, but also stay cool and confident. And he's always telling us before the games, make sure you stay cool and stuff. So yeah, he brings that to the team, and obviously that's what we need before the game.
Yeah, and you know the Brentford fans are brilliant every game. You know they really light up the games, get you over the line sometimes as well. What's the aims for the rest of the season then? You know you've just signed your new contract. Yeah, what's your aims?
Yeah, we want to just finish as high as possible. Obviously, we still need to pick up points to make sure we're safe, but we're not threatened by that. But yeah, we just need to pick up points and finish as high as possible, like I said.
So I just want to ask, you don't know how to make that recipe that your mum makes, do you? You don't do any cooking?
No cooking.
You not?
I can cook a bit.
Do you delivery most nights? Would you have a chef?
Nah. I take people to the training ground, to be fair. But yeah, I'm gonna ask my mum and teach me how to make it.